All right, welcome everybody. Those who are present, those who are watching us online. We want to welcome all of you today at this our Navratri service. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Let's begin with opening prayers. Yes, please. Let us sit down. I don't think the mic is on.
Yeah.
System is on?
No, not yet. It's not going to be.
Can someone switch it on?
No, sir. Yep.
Test. Yeah, it's on. All right, welcome again. Let's begin with our opening prayers. Om Vasudeva Sukam Devam Ram Sacharudanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagataguru Om Adakshe Varde Devi Akshare Brahmavadini Gayatri Jagat Mata Vishnu Yoni Namastute Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Om Triambakam Yajamane Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaruneva Vandana Mrityoramukshyanamrita Om Prithvi Tvaya Drita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnuramrita Tvam Chadayamam Devi Pavitram Kuru Jasanam Om Shri Prithvi Mata Yo Namaha Namami. Alright, wash your hands. Om Aspachalam Samarpami Govindaya. Alright, Satyavarma Swaha. Om Amritopastarmasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pridhanmasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmai Shri Shrayatam Swaha Vasham Nasprakshalanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namah. Om Kushmule Sato Brahma Kushmadye Janardana Kusagre Sankram Devam Kushdharam Karomayam Om Yena Badhu Bali Raja Danindro Mahabala Ten Tvam Pratibandami Raksha Machala Machala. Water in the left, I don't take this for yet. Let's join in our own Sparshtam Associates. Om Vangavasi Astu Nos Om Nasur Me Pranastu Eyes Om Akshanor Me Chakshurastu Ears Om Karanyor Me Shrotramastu Arms Om Bahur Me Balmastu Thighs Om Urvo Me Ujvastu Ava Om Arishtani Me Angani Tanustanva Me Sahasantu. Take some rice in your hand. We'll join in our benediction mantra. Swasti Vacha. Om Hari Om Swasti Na Indro Vridasrava Swasti Na Purusha Vishnu Vira Swasti Na Staksho Arishtanemi Swasti No Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Paya Prithvivyam Paya Ushadhishu Payudivyantarikṣe payudha वयस्वती प्रदिशा संतोम्यहम् ॐ विष्णुररात्मसि विष्णुष्णपृष्ठो विष्णु शिवसि विष्णु ध्रुवसि विष्णुमसि विष्णवे तवा ॐ अग्निर्देवता वातुदेवता सूर्यदेवता चंद्रमा देवता वसुदेवता रुद्रदेवता आदित्य देवता मरुतु देवता विश्वदेव देवता बृहस्पति देवता इंद्र देवता वरुण देवता ओम द्यौ शांतिर अंतरिक्ष गम शांति पृथ्वी शांतिर आपा शांतिर औषधय शांतिर वनस्पत्य शांतिर विश्वदेवा शांतिर ब्रह्मा शांतिर सर्वगम शांतिर शांतिरेव शांतिः सामा शांतिरेधि ओम विश्वानि देवा सवितर्दृतानि परास्व यद्भद्रं तनास्व ओम शुक्लं वर्णं देवा शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवर्णं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये ओम शांति 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 का भवन्तु। प्रेम से श्री दुर्गा माता की जय। शरणम प्रभु। ओम भूरसी भूमिरसी हितिरसी विश्वहाय विश्वस्य भुवनस्य धात्री पृथ्वी अच्छा पृथ्वी त्रिगोंगा पृथ्वी मही गोम से प्रेम से श्री पृथ्वी माता की जय। शरणम प्रभु। We meditate now on Bhagavan as Ganesha. Ganesha is Vigneshwar, remover of obstacles, giver of success, storehouse of wisdom. We ask Bhagavan, may you bless us with knowledge, intelligence, wisdom to overcome every difficulty, whether of a physical, or spiritual, or a material nature. With class hands, we join in partner. Om Gajananam Bhutganadhisevitam Uvasutam Shokavinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam Om Yehiram Maheshaputra Samasta Vigna Dharnasha Daksha Mandaya Puja Prathamam Pradhanam Prana Pujam Bhagavan Namaste Om Sarvamangala Mangale Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namastute Sri Ganeshaya Namaha Namami Sri Gauri Mata Yolavaha Namami Ramyam Sushobharam Divyam Sarvasakyakaram Shubham Asaram Chamayadaptam Vihara Parameshwara Ityasaram Sri Ganesha
Vande Ganapati Vighna Vinasha Devambodare Rajana Vande Ganapati Vighna Vinasha Devambodare Rajana Yo
Lankarpuriyuktam tambulam surpujitam ilarichuran samyuktam vidyartam pratigriyatam chumani Hiranyagarbhagarbhastam himijamivavaso Anantapunya phaldamata tinshan tirupayakshmi dakshinadrovyam. Alright, with class hands now, we join in the glorification of Bhagavan as Sri Ganesha. Om Jai Ganapati Sadguna Sadan Kavivar Badana Kripal Vignaharan Mangal Karam Jai Jai Girijala Om Agacha Ganesh Gauri Devi Swastana Parameshwari Aham Puja Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Prem se Gauri Ganesha Bhagwan ki jai Sharanam Prabhu. The tune left in my head.
I can't figure it out. Try to make a set, but you have to go in.
I couldn't remember my sword. It's good, it's good.
It's not good.
Alright, with class fans now, we offer salutations to Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi the dispenser, right now. Lakshmi, the dispenser of prosperity, of wealth, of health, of beauty, of fortune. Most importantly, in Hindu philosophy, like is a symbol of wisdom as opposed to darkness. My helper is not here today, so we gotta make do with what's available. Between COVID, fear, and other commitments, things are bad. Alright. We ask O Devi in a like manner that the light dispels the darkness of light. So may your ignorance be dispelled by light of spiritual wisdom. Om Siddhi Buddhi Pradeni Om Sri Mahalakshmi Mata Namami Vayami Stapyami Pujyami Karishyami Ramyam Sishovanam Divyam Sarva Saukhyaakaram Shubham Asanam Chamayaratam Dharana Parameshwari
कभी लक्ष्मी बन के कभी लक्ष्मी बन के कभी शरा बन के तुम आती हो माँ जगदम्बे कभी लक्ष्मी बन के कभी शरा बन के तुम आती हो माँ
Well, we haven't heard you for about a year, maybe longer. Welcome back. I heard you were stuck in Guyana for a number of months. So. Anyway, welcome. And we join now in offer salutations and glorification of Mahalakshmi. Om Matu Lakshmi Kari Kripa Karo Hriday Nivas Manokamana Siddhi Kari Purvamenias Rai Rai Praharani Harmavedi Sabhakas Jayati Jayati Jay Lakshmi Karishta Purnakash Mahalakshmi Namaskarbhyam Namaskarbhyam Sureshwari Hari Priye Namaskarbhyam Namaskarbhyam Dayani Om Yanevi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Samstita Namastasya 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 Namo Namah Namastasya 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 Namo Namah Prem Sosi Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. We offer praises now to Sri Navgraha Devata, Navgraha symbolizing the planets in our solar system. We as Hindus, we recognize that our lives are influenced by the energy from these planets based upon the time and place of our birth as well as our own actions. And so today we are offering praises to Bhagavan that whatever the negativity there may be in this position of these planets that is affecting us, by the grace of Bhagavan, we'll be able to recognize them and be guided as we tread our way through this journey of life. And for those of us who are suffering in some way or the other from the negative effects of the Graha, we ask Bhagavan to be our guide in this time of need, guide us to prosperity, to better health, so we can join our families at home and be contributing members as well. And of course, to improve our standing. Especially today we pray for Shriman Muneswar Budhan, his name is not on here, but he's back in the hospital unfortunately. Srimati Janki Samaru, Srimati Anjani Ramphal, Srimati Harde Ramprasad, Shriman Roy Sankar, Srimati Yolanda Bowen, Srimati Mary Manbahal, Srimati Vidya Ramkisun, Srimati Sita Sina, and of course there might be others. I'll put Rani's name for today. She's not well. She's not well, but this is only temporary, I hope.
Pandit, I forgot to tell you, Harun, you know Harun?
Yes.
Yeah, his brother had surgery last Monday, heart.
Okay, what's his name?
Shakveer.
Shakveer, okay. Shakveer Sultan, right?
Yeah.
Sultan. Shakveer Sultan. Okay, sure. We pray for all. We pray for universal happiness, universal peace, universal health for all humankind. Om Brahma Murari Sripurantari Mahusashinu Sutobudhasya Gurusya Sudra Shamirankitu Sarvega Shantikara Bhavantu Sarvega Shantikara Bhavantu Prem Sosi Navgraha Devata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Alright, we meditate now on Mahavishnu, Vishnu, the all-pervasive Bhagwan who becomes manifest from time to time and age to age for the benefit of humankind by whose grace and blessings. The dumb speaks, the lame walks, the blind sees, the impossible becomes possible. And we're asking, O Bhagwan, in the same way become manifest in the world for man's benefit, will you become manifested in my heart? Be the guide of my intellect, guiding me on true benefits, the benefit of practicing Dharma, of practicing righteousness, of practicing truth. That is the only possible way welfare comes to us. Welfare which leads to happiness not only here, but also hereafter as well. To this Mahavishnu, we join in humble salutations. Om Sashankachakram Sakirika Kundalam Safidam Astram Sarasirveksham Saharabhakshastanakaustumasniyam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chakurbhujam Om Mukam Karoti Vacham Palgulam Bhayate Yat Kripatamam Vande Paramanandamadam Om Nilam Bhujashamal Komalangam Sita Samaropitanam Bhagam Panam Mahaswaika Charu Chapam Nami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedasya Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Prabhave Namah Om Nilavarnam Pitavasnam Srivatsapadabhushitam Govindam Gokulanandam Brahmadeva Pipujitam Brahmadeva Pipujitam Sri Mahavishnu Bhagwan Bhirnamah Namami Om Ramyam Sushobhanam Divyam Sarvasaukhyakaram Shubham Asanam Chamaya Daktam Dharana Parameshwari Asanam
Sita
Coin Hiranya Garbha Garvastam Hemijan Vasu Ananta Punya Paldamata Tin Shantir Prayakshmi Dakshina Dravyam. Alright, we'll join now in the glorification of Mahavishnu. I think one of you better take it to them.
Do something different.
You go ahead, you sure?
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय Hare
Let's go to Mahavishnu Bhagwan ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Alright, we meditate on Bhagwan Shiva Shambhu. Shiva symbolizing the re-absorbing aspect of divinity. Atman becomes merged into Paramatman. When self-realization is achieved and moksha is achieved, he is called Vardhata, the giver of boons. By repeating a Panchakshar mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, with love, with devotion, in the puja of Bhagwan Shiva, the sinful tendencies that are within us, brought on by ego, anger, greed, jealousy, covetousness, hatred, pride, envy, these become burnt in the fires of our devotion. In this manner, we attain purity of thoughts, of words, of deeds, of mind, of intellect, of actions, which are prerequisites for self-realization by offering puja to Bhagwan Shiva with love, with devotion. I invite all now to sit upright to cast away the worldly cares. We all have them. Let's put these at the back of the minds for a little while. Meditate on the most pleasing aspect of Bhagwan. Bhagwan is beyond names and beyond forms. The names and the forms are yantras, tools to help us to achieve the ultimate goal of self-realization. Let's use these tools which are available. Keep the mind under control. Imprint the image of Shiva within the heart, whichever form you feel comfortable with, that's okay. Imprint that image within the heart. Let's ask him to make his home therein and to always be the guide of the intellect as we move forward in our daily lives. To this aspect of Shiva, we join in humble salutations. Vashunam Patim Papam Nasham Kalesham Gajendrasya Kritim Vasanam Varenyam Jata Juta Madhye Spurada Gangavarim Mahadevam Ekam Smarami Smararim Om Mahesham Suresham Suraratinasham Vibhum Vishwanatham Vibhutyanga Bhusham Virupaksham Andharatam Ahnitrinetam Saranandamide Prabhu Panchavakram Om Girisham Ganesham Nalini-Nabaranam Gajendra-Dhirudam Gunatita-Rupam Bhavan-Bhasman-Bhasmana-Bhushitangam Bhavani-Kalakram Bhaje Panchavakram Om Shivakanta-Shambho Shashantar-Gamale Maheshan-Shurim Jatajutabharim Tvameko Jagat-Vyapako Vishwarupa Prasidam Prasidam Prabhu Purnarupam Om Namaste Namaste Vibhu Vishwamurte Namaste Namaste Shirananda Murte Namaste Namaste Tapayogamyam Namaste Namaste Shruti-Jana-Gamyam Om Prabhu Shulapane Vibhu Vishwanath Mahadeva Shambho Mahesha Trinitra Shivakanta Shanta Smarare Purane Puranyo Varenyo Namanyo Nagamya Puranyo Varenyo न मान्यो न गम्य। ओम श्री शिव शंकर भगवानभ्यो नमः नमामि। ओम रम्यं सुशोभनं दिव्यं सर्वसौख्यकरं शुभम् आसनं च मया दत्तं गृहाण शिव शंकरम्। ओम नमोऽस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय विदुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्मानो अन्तेभ्यो अकरं नमः। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यमामृतात्। ओम वरुणस्योतं वन्मसि वरुणस्य स्तं सर्जनीस्तो वरुणस्य ऋत्सदन्यसि वरुणस्य ऋत्सदन्मासि वरुणस्य ऋत्सदन्मासि आर्घ्यमार्घ्यमाचमनीयं स्नानं श्री शिव शंकर भगवान पूजनम्। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम गोक्षीरधामन्देशं गोक्षीरेण मया कृतं स्नापनं देव देवेश गृहाण शिव शंकरं। क्षीरस्नानं श्री शिव शंकर भगवान पूजनम्। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम पंचामृतमयानीतं प्रयोगदीपमन्वितं घृतं मधुचर्कराजस्नानं प्रतिवेदितं पंचामृत स्नानं श्री शिव शंकर भगवान पूजनम्। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम शुभमाला सर्वशुभमालो मणिवासाश्विना शब्दाश्वेता शिवनस्ति रूपा पशुपति कन्यामा अविलिप्ता रौद्रा नमो रूपा पारजन्या गंगाजल स्नानं श्री शिव शंकर भगवान पूजनम्। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमो नमः। प्रेम से शिव शंकर भगवान की जय।
शरणं प्रभु।
नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर। नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर। नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर। भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर गिरिजा शंकर ओम। जय भयंकर जय पीतंबर जय शिव शंकर नमो हर हर महादेव गौरी मनोहर हर शिव शंकर ओम। दुख हर ले कर दुख हर के कर जय शिव शंकर पार्वती शंकर गंगा जटाधर करुणा शंकर ओम। नीलकंठ धर अखिलेश्वर धर जय शिव शंकर शिव शंकर नटराज सुंदर हर हर शंकर ओम। जय डमरूवर जय कैलेश्वर जय शिव शंकर नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदाशिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर नमो महादेव नमो सदाशिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर नमो महादेव जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय 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 शिव
Friends, Sri Shiv Shankar Bhagwan ki Jai Shravanam Prabhu. Now enjoying the Mahamantra as we glorify Bhagwan Shiva through Panchakshara Stotra.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Bole, Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
गिरजामते सहचर प्राण शरीरं ग्रहम् पूजाते विषयोपभोग रचना निद्रा समाधिष्ठिते संचारा परयोपलक्षणे स्तोत्राणि सर्वभाग्यमो यत् करं करोमि तदखिलम् शम्भो ताराधनम् ओंकार चरण कृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वाक्पदं भीतं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो प्रेम से शिव शंकर भगवान की जय शरणं प्रभु. Now we are in a period of Navratri, as you well know, so we will take some time today and offer praises to the Devi in puja first and speak about her later on as we continue today. After this is done, after this invocation, please, those of you who are brought to serve, and quite a few are here today, be ready to get going because we want to make this as quick. We need some time to speak of the Devi and what it means to be in this period of Navratri, and I'm sure all of you are interested. And not only those who are here, but those who are also joining us online. And hopefully we'll all catch up one day. I don't know. Who knows? But we hope so. The way things are going, I don't know what's happening. So one wave after the next, after the next. But let's join in salutations to the Devi. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swara Namastute Om Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutarthi Harini Jai Sarvagati Devi Kalaratri Namostute Om Sarvaswarupe Sarveshe सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भवे भयस्त्राहिनो देवी दुर्गे नमोस्तुते श्री दुर्गा माता यो नमः नमामि रम्यं सुशोभनं दिव्यं सर्वसौख्याकरं शुभम् आसनं चाम
रखियो सदा लज्जावाली दुखियों को पापन को दे सहारा मेरा मेरा मन ओ मेरी रखियो सदा लज्जावाली दुखियों को कोई
माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरे सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरे सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। लक्ष्मी सरस्वती माता है, जन्म जन्म हम तेरे पूजा करता है। तू ही दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती माता है, जन्म जन्म हम तेरे पूजा करता है। तू ही माता मैं तेरे बालक, तू ही मेरे रक्षा है। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरी सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरा सेवा का मेरा दूजा है। नहीं चाहिए धन दौलत प्यारे माँ, मैं तो चाहे तेरे दर्शन चढ़े माँ। नहीं चाहिए धन दौलत प्यारे माँ, मैं तो चाहे तेरे दर्शन चढ़े माँ। तू ही माता मैं तेरे बालक, तू ही जीवन दाता है। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरी सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरी सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। माता जब दुनिया को ठुकराया है, माता हम सब तेरे द्वार आया है। माता जब दुनिया को ठुकराया है, माता हम सब तेरे द्वार आया है। तू ही माता मैं तेरे बालक, दया करो भाई मेरे माँ। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरी सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरी सेवा का मेरा दूजा है माँ। माता तेरा प्यार पूजा है, तेरी सेवा का मेरा दूजा है।
हरिओम तत्सत।
चंदमामा से प्यारा तेरा मामा, तेरी आंखों का तारा मेरा मामा, ओ चंदमामा से, चंदमामा से प्यारा मेरा मामा, तेरी आंखों का तारा मेरा मामा, ओ चंदमामा से। ना तू मांगी मेरी है ममता, ना बाबू का छाया, तेरी जोगन आगे से हो कोई तन्नी छाया, मेरा जीवन तारा, मेरा जीवन तारा, मेरा जीवन तारा मेरा मामा, तेरी आंखों का तारा मेरा मामा, ओ चंदा मामा से, चंदा मामा से प्यारा मेरा मामा, तेरी आंखों का तारा मेरा मामा। ना तू मांगी मेरी है ममता, ना बहू का छाया, तेरी जोगन ना बीते हो कोई तन्नी छाया, मेरा जीवन तारा, मेरा जीवन तारा, मेरा जीवन तारा मेरा मामा, तेरी आंखों का तारा मेरा मामा, ओ चंदा मामा से, ओ चंदा मामा से, ओ चंदा मामा से।
Happy New Year, everyone.
हे दुर्गा मैया, हे दुर्गा मैया, हे दुर्गा मैया, हे दुर्गा मैया, आई रे हे दुर्गा मैया, आई रे हे दुर्गा मैया, हे दुर्गा मैया, हे दुर्गा मैया, हे दुर्गा मैया, आई रे Jai Ambe
लेके आया माता रानी के भवन में लेके आया माता रानी के भवन में माता रानी के भवन में
You don't post your story. That's not easy.
माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यारे जगाती है, कितना प्यारे जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यारे जगाती है। रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। ऋषियों की रीति से जो ब्रह्मा की धरती माँ, विष्णु की माया देवी, जो शंकर की धरती माँ, जो ऋषियों की रीति से जो ब्रह्मा की धरती माँ, जो विष्णु की माया देवी, जो शंकर की धरती माँ, धुआं ज्योति भाई 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 आती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। महाकाली दुर्गा, रूही बाल भवानी, तू माता शारदा, तू भी लोक हमारी माँ, तू बालक को गोद में लेकर जीवन गीत सुनाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार धरती है, कितना प्यार धरती है, कितना प्यार धरती है, कितना प्यार धरती।
विश्वानि देवा सर्वभूतानि स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो
ओ मैया तेरे दर पे
भूर्भुवः स्वः
मैं दादा सकुआया, मैया तेरे दर पे मैं दादा सकुआया, मैया तेरे दर पे मैं दादा सकुआया, मैया तेरे दर पे मैं दादा सकुआया। ऐसे मजबूरी जो मांगा वो पाया, ऐसे मजबूरी
Prem Sos Mahadurga Mata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Once again, I want to extend a welcome to all of you. Those of you who would like to put another song in, I prefer to listen it. But, we have to mix everything up a little bit here and there so that everybody experience what they want to participate in. Some people like the singing, some like the message that the festival brings. So we have to try to fit all of them in. And today, of course, I'd like to put a message today as well, so that those of you who are following us online as well as those who are here will leave here today and leave our broadcast learning something about what this Navaratri period is about. Let's join in a quick short mantra. Om Pratamam Shaila Putricha Dvitiyam Brahmacharini Tritiyam Chanda Ghanteti Kushmaneti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skarnamateti Shastamam Katyaini Tisa Saptamam Kalaratriti Mahagauriti Chashtamam Namam Siddhidapricha Naudurga Prakirtita Uktanyetani Namani Brahmanaiva Mahatmane Brahmanaiva Mahatmane Prince of Mahadevi Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Now friends, in this journey of life, life is meant to be enjoyed. And in old times, thank you for that. Whose phone is that? In older times, there used to be a festival every single day of the year because life was meant to be celebrated. How we celebrate is up to us. Everybody got their own way of celebrating, but one of the most poignant and spiritual time of the year is when the sun gets above the equator in both parts of the year, in the springtime as well as in the fall time. Change of season, of course, brings many bounties. The holy season having been finished, we go into a period of karmas, during which time was the reaping period, the reaping of the winter crops, and of course after reaping, their celebration, because the community itself depended upon the bounty of the earth to last over the year. And twice per year this happens during this period, and the summer crop finishes in the fall. And then of course Mother Earth goes into pause mode for a period of the winter time so that it can recover. And the recycling period that takes place, of course, during the winter time, when all the vegetation becomes fertilizer once again. So we can see how this thing actually operates. These festivals were based upon the movement of the sun as well. The sun doesn't move, the earth actually tilts as it goes around the cosmos. But because it's not exactly upright, the change of the season is very noticeable, especially as the equator moves north and south. The equator stays where it is, but the earth itself seems to be moving north and south. So this is something that we need to understand, and I'm not ready to give geography lesson here. If you want to learn, go and learn it yourself. I can only mention it. But what is happening now? We're coming into the summer period where the spring begins the advent of the summer season, where life rejuvenates. And once again, the flowers are going to be coming in abundance. I know because we live a little bit north here, you don't see it immediately. But where our foreparents came from in the Indus Valley area, the seasons are 6 in number and they're very noticeable. So right around the planting of the Holika, the spring actually begins. That's 5 days into Panchami already, Vasant Panchami. Now this period of Navaratri occurs twice per year, like I said, and it's meant for a spiritual quest. It's meant to indicate that through the process of the 9 days. Now if we follow all the lessons that are learned during these 9 days, at the end we will have self-realization through the manifestation of Sri Ram and the death of Ravan and the fall season time. But unfortunately we come, we learn, we know, and we go home and we get back to our old ways of doing things. Everybody is the same, believe me. I'm not different from you. We're all in the same rut. And the only way we can get out of that rut is to break free. And to break free requires a lot of energy and a lot of sacrifice. And nobody is willing to put up with it. Otherwise we'll all be there already. So let's go through the lesson. If we know it, we can practice it. If we don't know it, then we can't do it. So the 9 days of Navaratri, first of all, are divided into 3 sets of 3. And each of those 3 are meant to offer salutations and puja, obeisance to one of the 3 aspects of the Devi. And the Devi is all Maya. Maya is the Shakti power. Power of Devi that the one is endowed with. And the attributes are many. Divine, the attributes of divinity, we cannot count them. We will, no matter how long we live, we still will not be able to count all of them. But some of the main ones we like to keep in perspective. And the first of the 3 days of Navaratri, we dedicate that to the worship of the Devi as Durga Ma. Now why Durga? The word Durga means first of all a fort, protection, symbolic of protection. But more important than that, it means remover of difficulties. And the difficulties that we face in spiritual quest are the difficulties of the mind. Close the door there for us, please. Are the difficulties of the mind. And those difficulties are the worst possible thing that we can meet in spiritual sadhana. But we have to make an effort. The first and longest journey begins with the first step. And unless we take that first step and make a resolution, a sankalp, we will never be able to do it. We have to come to that resolution at some time in life. Most of us wait until we become decrepit and old and we are unable to do things for ourselves. It should not be that way. We should be happy in our young days to do it because we got so many distractions. You got family responsibilities, you got make a living, you got to go to work. You tend to neglect the things that are the most important. Job is good. It provides for the family, yes. But we have to set aside regularly time for meditation, for knowing ourselves. And we all want to know other people's business, but nobody wants to know our own business in here. You laugh, but it's true. So we need to find out more about ourselves. And the only way we can do that is to meditate from within. We want to blame others, take responsibility. We keep looking up as if something is up there for us. Start looking up and start looking in. I said this many times already. I don't know how many people actually remember that. So Durga means the remover of difficulties. So you want to remove the difficulties of the mind before the spiritual quest begins. And once that is accomplished, if we are successful in that accomplishment, we begin to gain spiritual wealth. So the second of the 3 days is dedicated to Mahalakshmi. Now, a lot of us are of the opinion, of course, that Lakshmi provides you with the gold and the silver and the other stuff. Those are only worldly things. We have to leave them here when we leave, you know. We're not taking those with us. The gold and the silver that we gain here are meant to be spent. For the women, it's meant to be worn. But we tend to lock them up in safety boxes somewhere because they're afraid to wear them. They're afraid somebody else will take them. Well, Wear them for yourself, because today, tomorrow, you kick the bucket, what's going to happen?
Somebody wear it for you.
Somebody will wear it for you, and, and you may not even want the person who's wearing it to be wearing it. So, so you must think of these things as well. So use them to the best of it, and the best way to use them is in the promotion of Dharma. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. The protectors of Dharma will be protected by Dharma. Keep that in mind. Those 3 words there are very important for us as Hindus. If you want to know them, I'll send them to you. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. Now they don't seem like they're hard to remember, are they? Write it down if you want to. It's good. So the protector of Dharma will be protected by Dharma in turn. So the idea of Lakshmi is to be blessed with spiritual knowledge, spiritual energy. The energy and the wealth that will help us in our progress towards self-realization. So this is where the wealth is. But the wealth is not in the resources that we have. You know, like I said last week and many other weeks too, we have 3 wealths: Tan, Man and Dhan. But we use the Dhan for the entertainment of the other 2. When we should be using the other 2 to use the wealth to increase the promotion of the mind, to make the mind more accessible and more clear. But unfortunately, not many of us think of it that way. In fact, we want entertainment. We consider entertainment to be what makes us feel good. Feeling good is not a bad thing in a way, but that leads us away from what the real true feeling is, because those are only transitory. They last for a short time only. So once we've gained the spiritual wealth, now we're looking for union with Bhagavan. Brahm Vidya. And Brahm Vidya is symbolized by the last 3 days of Mahasaraswati. The last day of that is called Saraswati Balidan. What does that mean actually? Anybody think about it? Anybody knows what Saraswati Balidan means? It means a sacrifice, isn't it? Balidan means sacrifice. The Saraswati is what? A knowledge. Pure knowledge. Brahm Vidya. That's what Saraswati is. So we have 3 days to accumulate that. And to show that we have accumulated it, we bring the ego to an end. Now we'll all do pujas and so on, do all this in material form. Coconut is very similar to the ego. It's small, it's hard, difficult, but once it's broken, what happens? You see the purity of the flesh inside, symbolized by the whiteness of the coconut flesh. Everybody wants good health, but we will not make the time to eat right and to exercise properly. How is that? Don't you want help? Who doesn't want help? Everybody wants it. So the only way to do it in this life is to eat right, and it's not like you stop eating. Everyone has to eat. Without food, no life. Food is your best friend, and it's your worst enemy as well. So you need to balance your diet in a way that will help in the progress. Now, all of us, unfortunately, we're greedy by nature. And we don't know how much we need to sustain us. So what do? We eat until we're full. When you feel full, it's okay, I don't need anything else. By the time then, it's already too late. Eat slowly, and that's because we eat too quickly. You see Ram here, how skinny he is? Ram is a slow eater, I can tell. Is that true, Ram?
That's true.
You see, I didn't even have to know that. So you can see, now, we need to take responsibility for this thing. Nobody forces any mouthful of food in your mouth. You know. Guess who put it there? We do it ourselves. So we can't blame others. We tend to pass blame on very easily. When you're ill, the doctor tells you what you need to do. But instead of doing what I tell you, oh, let me get another test. What another opinion? All of us are built this way, unfortunately. And what do we try to postpone, procrastinate? Procrastination is a thief of time. And it thieves, by the time you realize it's stolen your time, it's already too late. So this third day, the last 3 days is that of Maha Saraswati. Now, just to remind us, of course, the Devi Durga, all by herself, has actually manifested herself in 9 forms, and I hear a lot of my fellow people talking 9 sisters and 1 brother. The brother is symbolic of Bhairav. Bhairav is none other than Shiva. Yes, thank you. Bhairav is none other than Shiva, and his purpose, his function, his attribute is to allow the separation of body and jiva when the time of death comes. Make it quick. Who wants to suffer for a long time? Nobody does. We know it's going to come. But do you want to drag it on and on and on? That doesn't mean you want to kill yourself anymore. Suicide is not an option. Whatever comes our way, we have to be prepared to take it. Because we ourselves brought it upon ourselves. Nobody is giving us. This is us. We got to take responsibility. And the problem with that responsibility is, yes, human nature is blame somebody else. If you hadn't done this, I wouldn't have been in this situation. If you hadn't been there and done what you did, that you wouldn't be in that situation. You ever thought of it that way? No. Let's blame that person. It's easier. Every wife will blame their husband. Every husband will blame their wife. That's how it is. Why did you do this? What? Now the Devi, of course, has taken these 9 forms for a purpose. Because in life, we go through stages of life. Every 7 years, the human body, every single cell that is in today, 7 years from now, they will not be there. If you are alive still, they will all be replaced. And that's how life is meant to be. That's why we eat the food, to regenerate within. The human being, they get to a certain age, they stop growing upwards and they start growing sideways. We've all seen that. When you're young and slim and slender, and we think, oh yes, nice body, nice shape, nice looks. And you know, nature is of such a way that, you know, at that particular age, between 16 and 20, you're about looking your best ever. You'll never look like that again. And that is the time when the attraction between the opposite sex takes place. True? That's nature taking its course. It's meant to be that way. The propagation of the species is paramount for all of us. We all want it. And we all do it. Everybody wants kids because they want the family name to continue. Is there anyone who doesn't? There are a few of them, yes. So the Devi has taken 9 forms to indicate to us the stages of life and what needs to happen as we make these stages. And if we live it rightly, it will happen. The first stage is called Shail Putri. And you know the mantra I started today was Prathamang Shail Putri Cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharini. It means every one of us come into the world as an infant. There's no getting away from that fact. We didn't fall from the sky. We didn't fall from the tree. We were born through parents. And we brought with us the karmic effects of past lives to come and reap in this life. That's why our parents are carefully chosen, because of the karma that we perform in the last. We come here to experience that life. Through their karma and our karma, we become their child. Now, if we give them a hard time, and most of us do as we grow up, and especially when you become teenager, all of us been through that stage, I think we all know. Very difficult teenagers, aren't they? But we'll get to that in a minute. So born as a child putri, the child is an inspiration to all of us. So Devi is called a Devi of inspiration. Who does not love the child? Tell me. You sit there and somebody come and put a baby in your house, what do you do? You drop them? Of course not. First thing you'll do is hug them and start playing with them and make them smile, isn't it? Why? Because innately within us, is a desire for the propagation of the species. That's an innate thing. So the Devi inspiration is an inspiration to us to be able. And you see, Lalita brought 2 of our grandchildren here. David, congratulations, they're pretty nice looking children. Jason and his spouse did very well. They look very happy. And that's what we mean for our kids and the children that are growing up to be happy too. The second stage is brahmacharya. All of us have to start learning. And what is learning that we do? Most of us, our learning is only to make a living. Think about it. Every single training that this society provides is so that you can work on a job. Is that true? Do they teach you anything spiritual to uplift yourself? No, you have to learn that at home. We used to have spiritual classes at some time or the other. That's when the churches run the show. But they only taught you one thing, and that what they taught you don't want to know anyway. Because they're very good at selling nonsense. And unfortunately, we fell for that. We became colonized. We think they're better, and we fall for the trick. We throw away our gold pieces and diamonds and grab hold of the shiny glass. And where has that put us? In more misery. So we lost that a while back, but it doesn't mean it's lost forever. We have to work our way towards it. So the Devi, second stage is Brahmacharini, Devi of sacred study. This is what it should be, sacred study. Learn what needs to be done to achieve liberation, but unfortunately we don't. We go into a job instead and we train for that job. And that job seems to be like it's going to last forever until your boss says, okay, go home, we don't need you no more. And it's happened to all of us at one time or another, I'm sure. Third stage, the delight of practice. As we get a little bit older, in the stage of about 7, maybe 10 to 16 years old, 17, what happens? We develop into a young adult. Wonderful stage to be in. And the most joy we ever will feel is in the protection of our parents. And once you get past that teenager space, you're no longer in their protection. You're not as happy anymore. You start making trouble. Have you noticed that? I don't know how many of you got teenage kids, but they're difficult to deal with. That's when they want to exhibit their independence. And that's okay. They're supposed to be independent eventually. But if we have brought them up right in the first place, they will recognize that my best place, the most happiness I achieve, is when I'm under the protection of mother. And every child is able to identify with their mother. That's why Mother's Day is such a big thing here. Everyone is able to identify with her. So that's the fourth stage. Young adult, ready to enter into union with their life partner. And that union is an important thing. It teaches us something very important. How to get along with someone else. Where the ego, unfortunately, which is very difficult to bring under control, begins to be tamed a little bit. Because now you start sharing. It's not only I. It's we and us. And we are all working towards that. Then, of course, sometime later, we become parents. Most wonderful time. Parentage, being parents, help us also to recognize there's someone more important than me. I will dedicate, I will sacrifice everything I have for the happiness of my child. This is when we begin to learn coexistence, to coexist with each other, to learn how to live in harmony, how to live in peace. And what is Dharma about? Expressing the inner harmony that we have with the entire existence. Within us is harmony. But because of the negativity that we develop, because of our ego, the ahankar, it's difficult to express that harmony. So Skand Mata is the fifth stage. That is the Devi who nurtures divinity. That's us. The sixth stage, as the kids grow up and they become independent and on their own and probably have kids of their own, what happens to us? It's a time for retirement. We start giving advice to our kids who don't need it. You're laughing. It's a fact. It's a fact. The kids don't want your advice anymore. They think they know more than you. This is what the generation gap does to us, unfortunately. Because they think you're outdated, you're way behind there. And most of us are, especially if you look at people who use the new skills that are now available through computers and so on. The old folks like us, we have trouble doing little tasks. Whereas the kids, all they do is you see the thing going like, the fingers going like that. You want to know what they're doing. I can't send a message, I gotta type with one finger. And I know because I have to send for Peter all the time. So it takes me 5 minutes to send a text message with only 10 words in it. And my finger is too thick. What happens when it's too thick? You touch two keys at the same time. The keyboard is too small. And then what it does, the thing helps you, so if you don't look carefully on your time there, it puts words that you didn't put. It thinks it's helping you, that's the thing. Intuitive. So the sixth stage is called Katyayani, the ever pure, because you have only pure intention to help others. And all of us do this. We're willing to give advice. Good advice, really. Unfortunately, we don't take those advices ourselves. Think about it. How many of us are willing to tell others what to do, and you don't do the same thing? You're all hypocrites. And unfortunately, that is the truth. I'm one too. You're laughing. The seventh stage is called Kalaratri. Kalaratri is when you are now totally retired, nobody wants you anymore. You're on your own, and that's going to happen to all of us, believe me. The children know you're there, they'll call once a week or maybe once a month, and if you're lucky, they probably call daily. I don't know, it depends how much luck you got. And that is the time when we need to withdraw from worldly life and start looking into ourselves. This is where the true happiness lies. Make a connection with the silent witness that is within there. And that is what is meant dark night of overcoming egotism. So once that egoism is completely subdued, happiness begins to dawn within. Which brings us now to the eighth stage, which is called Mahagauri. Now the word Gauri means light, or light colored, used to call it light-skinned people Gauris and so on and so on. But that's not what is meant here. It means a great radiant light. And what is this great radiant light? Because you've now achieved wisdom. When that wisdom dawns upon us, we begin to shine. Everybody can see it within you. You don't have to say anything for people to admire you. And when they open them out and they say one word only, that's all they need. Oh yes, this is a wonderful person. He becomes someone like Sadhguru. He's in that eighth stage. He probably reached stage 9 as well. What is stage 9? Stage 9 is Siddhidatri. We're now perfect in every way, and ready to become one with our chosen deity. Those are the 9 stages, and those are the things that we need to remember. Everybody goes through all those stages. Nobody, or very few of us, practice them and get the results that we want from them. Living life fully is meant for all of us, and we need to remember this. Live life to its fullest. Experience everything. Experience it in a way that will help us to progress spiritually upwards. The same way the smoke rises out of the fire, that's the way we need to look. You don't see the smoke going downwards, it goes up. We need to keep looking towards spiritual upliftment. And I don't mean looking up there, okay? Nothing is up there except the sky and other planets. Your true happiness is here, in you, ready to be experienced. Find it. Hindus are seekers. Let us learn to seek. Not believers, seekers. Once we believe, we stop thinking. You don't need to think anymore. Once you're seeking, the brain keeps functioning. As long as that brain keeps functioning, you're never old. Just remember that. You don't have to take Prevagen. Keep it working like a clockwork in there. It will regenerate itself. It will rewire itself. It will work perfectly. It's meant to last a lifetime. And what is that lifetime? Minimum is 100. I don't know how many of us will make 100. But it's meant to be 100. And beyond. Full faculty. Everything working like clockwork. I think I'm said enough. Prem Sosi Mahadurga Mata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Now, I got some announcements to make. I'm sorry I've gone into a little bit of overtime today, but it's a long day. It's a wonderful celebration. This thing happens twice per year, like I said. And 6 months from now or thereabouts, we'll repeat them again. And hopefully by then we've all learned our lessons, right? Okay, so the temple has a website, like I said, and we got some stuff there which might interest some of you. And the difference between religion and dharma and so on are in there. Check it out sometime. It's the voice of, not the, www.voiceofdharmatemple.com. Also, we are on Facebook and we broadcast every week on Facebook these days. It doesn't mean that those of you who are listening, we don't want you here, okay? Please come and join us. We have space, and I know the government has lifted all the restrictions, but unfortunately BA2 is now prominent and is doing all kind of damage. But if you're afraid to come out, don't come, but join us anyway. And we are looking for some assistance as well, because we still got to pay the bills because we operate within here. So if you can see it in your way to send us some donations, we'll be happy to receive it. And if it's over a certain amount, you'll receive a receipt for it as well. Now, we are taking an initiative for fundraising just to keep things going. And that is the Hanuman Jayanti. We'll be sponsoring through our singers here. The singing of the Hanuman Chalisa 9 times. We wanted, because if we could go 1 or 8, we would, but unfortunately, nobody's going to stay that long. It takes too long to do that. It will take the whole night. So we'll do 9, which is a multiple, or a symbol of the mystic number. And we'll combine about 10 or 12 people with each of those chalisas, and each one of our singers will sing for some of the people whose names I will call. So each person who has donated and given me their donation, we'll call their names and whatever they want us to say about them when that chalisa is being sung or before it's sung. So each one will be divided, we'll divide the list. And I have about 70 or 80 people on that list, so we have to divide it accordingly. And we really would appreciate if you can pay the money before the time. We do have a electronic transfer, and if you send by electronic transfer, please let us know the password and spell it correctly. All right. Unfortunately, we've had a couple of problems already with the password being wrong, and then the system throws us out. We can't get onto it. So if you are sending, we'll get back to you on that. It's treasurer@voiceofdharmatemple.com. All lowercase, and the only dots are dot between treasurer and the .com. So 2 dots and the @ sign. So treasurer, TREASURER, at voiceofdharmatemple.com. All right. So that's the only dot there. So no dot after treasurer. Treasurer@voiceofdharmatemple.com. So I hope you can do us and let us know right away that you put it there, because I have to let the treasurer know that it's there, so you can put it in our account. And please send the password if you use a password. If you don't use the password, it's okay. Some accounts will not let you send it without the password. Some will. So please do that for us. And the spelling of the password and the capitals that you put there as well. Because after 2 tries, you don't get it right, you're out. All right. So please help us to help each other. We want to thank all the musicians and the singers who are here. And next Sunday, next Sunday will be Ram Navami. So we'll be going on a little bit later because the Ram Navami Katha is a little bit long. We'll have the shaking of the Jhula system, and everybody will be allowed to go and pay their obeisance to Sri Ram as he came into the world at that particular time. And we're hoping to get that done about 12 o'clock if we can. I don't know yet if it will happen, but we'll see. But Rama, of course, appeared exactly at midday. We're hoping to reach there at midday, but I don't think that is going to happen, so we'll go on a little bit longer. But look at it this way. It might not be midday here, but it's midday somewhere in the world, isn't it? Yes. Keep that in mind. Okay, so that will be next Sunday. If you are coming we'll enjoy if you're singing, if you're here doing your bhajans and so. And sing Sri Ram bhajans if you can while you're here that week. That's next week, next Sunday. We will be starting at 10. We'll be probably finishing around 1. All right? And thanks to the musicians who are here today, and hopefully we'll see all of them again next Sunday. For those who are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, best wishes from all of us. I want to recognize Tato's sister, of course, who passed away, Rose. Today actually would have been her birthday. Unfortunately, she didn't make it and passed away before today. So Sato, our sympathies are with you. I know today brings memories, of course, and that's why it happens. We are looking for membership, so if you would like to become a member, please do so. We have one donation of membership here, and it says do not announce, so I'm not going to announce it. And for the donations today, I want to remind you, of course, that when you put your donation here, fill up every single thing on the envelope. If you use our envelope, if not, put your name, put your address, put your phone number, put the amount, put the date. And please, on the address, make sure it has a postal code. The only place that doesn't have postal code, it seems, is heaven. All right? Which means there is no such place. Or hell, for that matter. You laugh. Everywhere has a postal code, so please help us so that we know who you are and where you live, so that we can send your receipt to you when the time comes. Otherwise, I'm sorry for Pete most of the time. You got an envelope with a name on it, no address, no nothing, because that's all the people put. And we don't know who it is until they call and start to reply, I didn't get my receipt. So please, help us to help each other if we can. Is that good? Are we all understood? And the person who made the donation didn't put the address on the postal code. So please, you know who you are, come and fill it up when we're done here. Thank you all for coming out. Sorry to keep you a little bit longer today. And let's stand for RT and closing. A happy Navaratri to all of you, by the way. Okay?
जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी मैया जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी जयचयामि स्वपरमेश्वरं यो शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति विक्रमे शान्ति आकाश शान्ति औषधे शान्ति वनस्पत्य शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वतो शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्तिर्भवतु ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम Friends, Masi Durga Mata ki jai, Sharanam Guru. Happy Navaratri again to all of you, those who are listening as well, those who are following us online, those who are here. Thank you all so much.